What's going on, stream? What's going on? Welcome to tonight's market breakdown isolation session for September 5th. Right, we're going to be going over the pairs that we're going to be trading into tomorrow's live trading session. Tomorrow's Friday, so again, today's market breakdown is not going to be as detailed as the other ones, as they usually are. And the reason for that too, just big reason, tomorrow's NFP, so tomorrow I'll be away from the charts. I wouldn't even be really trading going into tomorrow. So before we even start the stream off, let's pull up Forex Factory real quick. Right, we know that tomorrow we have news for CAD at 8:30, USD for 8:30, USD for 11. We have non-farm, unemployment, right? So and then we have FOMC at 11. So tomorrow's gonna be one of those days for me where I'm going to just take a step back, right? Take a step back unless we have something that's crystal clear, and I'm talking about crystal clear, then I probably won't be trading tomorrow. However, tonight we'll update the 30-minute time frame, right? I'm not gonna go over, the usual daily time frame, or I probably will, just so we could keep doing that, right? Daily time frames, see where the market makers pattern, but then just look at the 30-minute time frame, update our 30-minute highs, 30-minute lows. The pairs we're gonna go over, the same ones we go over every single night. The pairs that we look at during the NYC session, we're gonna be going over AU. Finishing off with US oil, we'll be looking at AU, EA, ECAD, EU, GA, GCAD, GJ, GU. US30, USDCAD, USDZAR, gold, Bitcoin, and US oil. So we'll give everybody another 3 minutes here. We'll start at 6:35, no worries, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So again, what I'm really going to be looking for is, do we have any continuations, any pairs that look crystal clear to trade? If we do, we'll add it to the watch list. If not, then we'll just be back tomorrow morning. Try to see if we can see something. If not, then we'll take it easy. Man, I ate some fire food, but I'm so bloated right now. I ate a lot. I ate too much food. Should have stopped, but I said I need more. But yeah, also, if you guys have any questions, any pairs you guys want me to go over, if they're not on our list, we'll still go over them. Any questions you have, whenever we're explaining something, let me know. Once again, if not, once we finish, we will be done for the night. We'll be back tomorrow morning. And again, this is the last isolation session for the week. We start up again on Monday. Friday, we'll just have our live trading session, and that's pretty much it. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna get started. I wanted to wait for a few people, but looks like people are very slow today. Starting now. Alright, let's get started. So AU, we know we are in A2. We're in the second zone of consolidation, looking for that third push to the bottom. Right now we can still see in the higher time frame, price is still giving us the higher high. Could this be a higher low to get into a higher high? It can be. Right, we'll love this week to finish on a second week of drop. That way next week we know exactly what we want to catch. What I do like here on AU in the 4-hour time frame is that we are on the 50 EMA. Right, we know that in level 3, right, in A2, and I'm sorry, where are we? Did I say V2? I meant A2. If I said V2, for some reason I think I said V2. We are in A2, we're in the second zone of consolidation looking for that third push. Right, in A2 and level 3 push, we know we want to see price bounce off the 50 EMA. So right now in the 4-hour time frame, we're looking good. However, in the 30-minute, yes, even though we are still making lower low, lower high, and lower low, this little pullback and how price is reacting to the 800 EMA is not really what I want to see, right? Could the 800 EMA still be the support? Could price still be respecting the 800 EMA to continue the push to the top side? Absolutely. So right now, I want to just keep it a little bit tight, right? I don't want to, again, just like I was saying yesterday, I don't really want to add this to the watch list just yet. I'm not trusting this 800 EMA. We also know that we have 2 days of rise. So just keep an open mind to how the market makers, and we'll see this on GJ, because GJ today was a very good pair to analyze, right? Notice how the market makers are trapping traders, right? In the daily time frame, right, price is giving us a higher high. It gave us a little higher high. In the 4-hour time frame, it's giving us the pullback to the 50 EMA, which is what the sellers want to see. On the 30-minute time frame, yes, price is still giving us lower lows and lower highs, but we have 2 days of rise, and we're also on the 800 EMA. So at this point, nothing is really crystal clear, right? The daily time frame is saying something differently than what the 4-hour is telling us, and then the 30-minute time frame is giving us two different types of confirmations, right? So being able to analyze that, being able to see, okay, is this the best pair to keep an eye on, and understanding the reason why it isn't, or why it isn't, or why it is and why it isn't, is going to make you a successful trader, right? Aside from everything else that it takes to be a successful and profitable trader, being able to pickpocket which ones are the best ones to keep an eye on and which ones to trade and execute on that's going to be crucial in your trading journey. So right now for AU, we'll go through it again, we'll look at it back in the morning, and we'll see what price did. EA, we're in V2, we're in the second zone of consolidation, looking for that third push to the top side. I love, again, that we are on the 50 EMA here in the daily time frame. In the 4-hour time frame, price is still trading within the lower lows and the lower highs. No continuations. In the 30-minute time frame, we had 2 days of rise, today being the third day. Price gave us a little push to the top side, right? It gave us that 372 that we were looking at, but it finished today on a no net, right? Gave us a rise, no net. We still haven't gotten the 1-hour testing. We're kind of in this little funk on, okay, is price going to just give us, in the 30-minute time frame, we know that we're still trading between lower low, lower high, and lower low. So could this push to the top side, could this just be a lower high to continue into a lower low? It could be, right? It very, very well could be. So again, this is going to be another pair where we're going to have to take it easy on this one and wait for the confirmations, right? So we could at least put this as a rise no net, 372. We could delete this. This was for today, right? If you were trading during Asia and London session and you were just looking again for that 372 to be hit, your TP was hit. As soon as TP was hit, it went right back down to the bottom. So you probably took a trade somewhere here and you got 40 pips out of that. So EA was a really good one for today. ECAD in the daily time frame, we're at the top of V1. Again, we still don't have a break of structure of the highs. We're still waiting to see what exactly this price want to do. In the 4-hour time frame, we're still trading between higher high, higher low, higher high to the top side. We have no continuations on this one either. And I want to see a break of structure on this one first, right? Nonetheless, this one had a 4th day variation push to the top side. It was very beautiful. It did exactly what it needed to do. EU in the daily time frame, And again, guys, today's session on Thursdays going into Fridays, I usually do these sessions, especially the first Friday, right, when we have non-farm or FOMC. I usually do these pretty quick. Again, especially because I do not really trade on those type of days. On Fridays that we have NFP, I'm not really active on the charts as much. But again, we know exactly what we're going to be looking for, so we'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll see if we can catch any trades. So EU, we are in V1, we're in the first zone consolidation, looking for that third push to the top side. We know we have 2 months of rise, this month being the third month. I am expecting price to continue this push to the top side, right? In the weekly time frame, 4-hour time frame, we have 3 weeks of rise. On the third week, it was a rise drop. This week, I'm not expecting price to reach our third weekly high, but price is pushing to the top side, is looking good. In the 30-minute time frame, what are we looking for, right? We talked about this yesterday. Not only did I want to see a second day of rise, but I also wanted to see the confirmation of a break of structure. Did we get that break of structure, right? Break of structure didn't happen until this green candle over here. Then it gave us a pullback and pushed back up to the top side. So again, if you were trading this pretty much during the NYC session, you really could have caught this trade here. You really could have caught this pullback right on the 200 EMA to continue into the 372 going into today. So at this point, the 372 hasn't been hit yet. So what am I expecting price to do today? Let's update this. So first and foremost, let's add our little line. Let's add our 372 mark. Right? We know we had a change of character. Boom. Break of structure happened here. Right? So we know that we're trading between this 30-minute high, right, and this 30-minute low over here. Got the drum on and gun. Energize a bunny. Funny how honey ain't sweet, like sugar ain't shit sweet. Water gun. Right, break of structure, and we know we're trading between this high and this low. We know we have 2 days of rise. Perfect. Could be expecting that 372 on EU. Coming in hot, coming to a theater near you. Right, so EU is looking good. That's definitely going to be the one on our watch list going into tomorrow. GA, you can see that we were looking for the same thing that we were looking for on EU, but this one didn't give it to us. It didn't give us a 372. It didn't give us a break of structure. Price just consolidated and moved sideways. We don't have to update our 30-minute highs. We don't have to update our 30-minute lows. Price is just moving sideways. Right, GA, we know we are in V2. We're in the second zone of consolidation, looking for that third push to the top side. We're also at the top of the zone of consolidation, so we know this isn't the best place to look for a trade. We still don't have a confirmed break of structure of our highs, so we still know we're not ready to take a trade on this. Right, it's exactly what we talked about, I think, 2 days ago. Right, so GA, this one is one where we'll just have to skip out and wait for price to give us exactly what we want to see. GCAD gave us a change of character, right? Did it give us a valid break of structure? It did not, right? None of these candles gave us a valid break of structure. So let's add a line here so we can see exactly. Right, let's see. So this wick not valid. Obviously, we want to see the candle closing above. Right, this candle's testing, this candle's testing. What did we want to see? We wanted to see another green candle not touch the zone the way this green candle did, but we wanted to see that candle break above. Right, the body of this candle just gave us a wick. We could go ahead and say that this is a bullish exhaustion candle. Right, so we know that GCAD is not ready to start trading either. However, we were looking for a 4th day push to the top side. Did we get that? Absolutely. We had 3 days of rise. On the 3rd day, gave us a rise drop. When we get a rise drop, we're looking for a 4th day variation push to the top side, and that's exactly what price gave us. We know we're trading between now higher high, higher low, right? And the higher high that we're trading is pretty much over here. So we know, oh man. So we know we're trading between this 30-minute low and this 30-minute high. And right now for GCAD, again, this is one that I'm going to skip out on. I'm not going to do anything with it. So GJ, beautiful, beautiful example of what I was talking about when it comes to AU and being able to pick and choose which trades you're going to look at. Right, so first and foremost, again, GJ is in a situation where in the daily time frame, where are we? We're making higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs, right? And higher lows. In the 4-hour time frame, price is giving us lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Lower high. In the 30-minute time frame, right? In the 30-minute time frame, we're still trading within lower low, lower high, lower low. So does that mean that this push to the top side, is this a lower high going into a lower low, right? Looking into it into the internal time frame, we had 2 days of drop. Today being the third day, did price give you that third day low? Yes. As soon as a price already gives you the move that you're looking for, it's done. You shouldn't be looking for any more trades on this pair. The 372 is already complete. There's nothing more this price is gonna do, right? Now, this morning in the live trading session, Muhammad came in and he was like, hey, but look, GJ has a 1 hour engulfing going long. I'm like, okay, it does. But there's nothing telling us that price is going to continue this push to the top side. And when we look at it closely, we also know that as soon as that 1 hour engulfing was printed, we also had a 30-minute engulfing going short. And notice what price did. It tapped into the 30-minute engulfing going short and it hit stop losses. As soon as it hit stop losses, it went right back down to the bottom, right? As soon as it went right back to the bottom, it went up, right? So if you were still in this trade going short, your stop losses were hit. And if you went into these trades going long, it went right back down to the bottom. So again, being able to understand that if the daily time frame is telling you higher highs and higher lows, and the 4-hour time frame is telling you lower lows, lower highs, and the 30-minute time frame is telling you something completely different, you shouldn't be even looking to take a trade on the pair. Now, if the daily time frame is giving you lower lows and lower highs, and the 4-hour is telling you lower lows and lower highs, and the 30-minute is giving you lower lows and lower highs, that's when you want to execute a trade. But again, if the daily is giving you higher highs and higher lows, and the 4-hour is giving you lower lows and lower highs, and the 30-minute is giving you nonsense, right? Because again, the 30-minute is not even what's happening here. The 30-minute for GJ is such a big pair. It's such a big zone from the top to the bottom. We're just in the middle of that. Again, the middle of zones, the middle of consolidation. That's where the market makers are trapping traders, inducing you to take a trade to fake you out, and they're going to collect their money. They're collecting contracts. So being able to pinpoint exactly which ones are the best pairs to look at and which ones are the ones you want to, decide to stay away from, that's going to be key in trading. That's going to be key in your trading success, right? So GJ, for me, I'm not even going to update it. There's nothing to update. I'm not even trading it. It was good. Wade, welcome to the stream, my brother. GU, same as EU. We're looking for a break of structure in the 30-minute time frame. We know that we're in V1. We're in the first zone of consolidation, looking for that second push to the top side. We have 2 months of rise. We also know that we do have a valid break of structure of the highs, confirming that we are leaving the first zone of consolidation, starting that second push, right? In the 4-hour time frame, we have 3 weeks of rise. On the third week, it was a rise drop. I was not expecting price to give us a 4th week variation, which we could see. We still have Friday and there's news tomorrow. So could price give us that push to the top side? Absolutely. But that confirmation is going to come here in the 30-minute time frame. Let's delete some of these drawings here. Right? That confirmation is going to happen here in the 30-minute time frame. Did we get a valid break of structure? Right? Let's add on. We have 2 days of rise. Right? So I ask you guys in the chat, and the people who are going to watch the recording, make sure you guys take notes as well. Right? Did we get a valid break of structure of these highs on GU? Does GU have a valid break of structure for us to sit here and say, oh yes, we're going to get a third push tomorrow, or we're going to get that weekly high push going into tomorrow? Or could we expect GU to give us a steeper pullback in the 4-hour or the daily time frame into the 200 EMA to give us a higher low, to then give us that third monthly push to the top side into the higher high by the end of this month? Right? So the answer is no. Exactly, Wade. Yep. There is no valid break of structure on GU. There is one on EU, but not on GU. We're still waiting for a valid break. We also know that this is most likely going to be the inducement, right, to trap traders into thinking that this is still giving us higher highs and higher lows, to then start falling going into tomorrow. Oh, say I'm suave. So we know that we're trading between this 30-minute high and these 30-minute lows over here. Alright, so GU is not going to be on my watch list again. Tomorrow morning before the news, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll see what price is doing. But again, I'm not expecting anything too crazy out of GU. US30 gave us a change of character, lower high, break of structure, lower low. Did it give us a valid break of structure? Absolutely. So we know that we're now trading between this 30-minute high on US30 and we're trading between this lower low over here. So could we expect price for US30 tomorrow to continue to fall? Absolutely. Right? I want to see, do we have any engulfing candles? Nothing on the 4, nothing on the 1, nothing on the 30. I'm not going to go lower than the 30. 15-minute had a nice engulfing candle actually. If I was looking at this in the 15, that would have been beautiful. Right? US30 this morning. Right? I did take a very early trade on this, going long, and then got out of it in profit. Right? Once I saw how this candle printed and it was right before the news, I got out of the trade and then price ended up falling. I wasn't looking at the 15-minute time frame at all, but it moved very beautiful in the 15-minute time frame. Can't even lie. But again, I wasn't really expecting price to fall and do this movement. I was really expecting it to continue to push to the top side to fill these gaps up here at the top to then do the drop. Right, so US30 in the 15-minute time frame gave us a beautiful engulfing candle. Red, green, came up, gave us a retest of that zone, and then continued to fall to the bottom. This was a beautiful, beautiful trade. If you took it, congratulations. Right? However, now we know that we are trading between the break of structure. We are trading between lower low and lower high. Could price continue to fall? Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. So US30 is looking good. USDCAD, we're still making lower lows and lower highs. We could update this now, right? We know that we're trading between, I'm not gonna mark this as lower low, lower high. This is all gonna be the same type of push. Right, so I'm actually gonna mark this as, I'm gonna put, what do I put here? This is too low of a zone, this is too low of a zone. I'm gonna put it here. We're trading between this 30-minute low and this 30-minute high. Right, we're pretty much trading within this zone here. My cat's going crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys hear that on the mic. And then price today gave us a no-ness. We have no continuations. We're just gonna have to wait this one out for a little bit and see what price wants to do. Do we have any engulfing candles here in the 4-hour? Nothing on the 4, nothing on the 1, nothing on the 30. So we'll wait this one out. We'll see what price wants to do. USDZAR, very similar, right? We still know that we're now trading between higher low, higher high, and then change of character, lower low. All of this is part of the same trend. Right? We know that we're trading between this 30-minute low, this 30-minute high. We have this change of character here. Changes us to red, so we know that's a downtrend change of character. Dude, she's not gonna shut up. And we have 2 days of drop. On the 3rd day today, price already gave us that new low, so we'll see how this one looks going into tomorrow. Gold, we're in peak high territory, right? We're in the highest point in the market. We have higher high, higher low, and higher high. Price gave us 2 months of rise this month. I am expecting price to give us that new monthly high. In the 4-hour, we had 3 weeks of rise. On the 3rd week, gave us a rise drop. This week, I am expecting price to give us that 4th week push to the top side, and we can see that that's exactly what price wants to do. Here in the 30-minute time frame, we also know that we're still trading within higher high, higher low, higher high, change of character, lower low, and we're trading between this 30-minute low and this 30-minute high, right? We have 2 days of rise. Could we be expecting a third day push going into tomorrow? Absolutely, right? However, now price gave us two 1 hour engulfing candles. So I am expecting a pullback to happen before price gives us that third push to the top side. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry about that. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so now the thing with gold, am I expecting a pullback to be given this deep into it to where these engulfing candles are? Not really. You know, we could expect somewhere into the 50 EMA, something like this, to then go into a 372. So again, for gold, we'll keep a very close eye on this one, and we'll see what price wants to do going into the news that we have in the morning. A little 372. Bitcoin's market doesn't close for another hour, but we can see that we had a day of drop and price continued to fall. Right, our 30-minute lows have been broken as well. Right, we were trading between lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher high. Right, and then price went down and gave us a break of well, a change of character of these lows. So we know that we are now trading between this 30-minute high and these lows over here. You know what it is when I finally make it home. I just hope that you miss me a little when I'm gone. And then US oil, guys, again, we are in A2. We're in the second zone of consolidation, looking for that third push to the bottom. We're at the low of consolidation. So we already know this is not the best place to look for these sells. We had 2 weeks to drop, this week being the third week. Price gave us a beautiful third week drop. On the 30-minute time frame, we had 2 days of drop, today being the third day. Price also went down and gave us a beautiful third day drop. And we ended up today on a little drop, no net. So could we expect price to give us a fourth day push to the bottom? I'm not expecting it, again, because we're at the low, but it could happen. We'll continue to monitor it. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. A quick session. Not too much to really break down. Again, we're at the end of the week. Tomorrow we have NFP. We have a lot of news going into tomorrow. You know, we in the 30-minute time frame. We could update the 30-minute time frame real quick. So we had this break gave us this high and then low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right. So we know that we're trading between this 30-minute high but I'm probably with Snoop and this 30-minute low over here. And again, yeah, today's session is pretty quick. Usually that's how it goes on Thursdays. Whenever, you know, especially the first week of the month and the last week of the month. Thursdays going into Fridays when we have NFP. I don't really do too much of a breakdown. You guys will notice I'm not even gonna put anything really on our watch list because again, with that NFP news or with any real high impact news, whenever we have FOMC, whenever we have Powell speaking on Friday as well. Hello, do the stream have voice? It should. Let me test this out. Testing, testing, testing. Yes, we do. But yes, whenever we have any type of high impact news that's really going to move the market, me personally, I tend to not really put on a watch list, or I tend to not really say like this is what I'm expecting, because again, whatever you're expecting could go sideways when you're talking about trading on high impact news days, right? And again, especially on a Friday. So once again, this session is a pretty quick one. But again, just like every week, tomorrow morning we'll wake up. Once again, I'll pull up Forex Factor here so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at as well. We have news tomorrow again at 8:30 in the morning. So I'll be up. I'll turn the stream on. Tomorrow's stream, I'm not gonna turn it on at 6 a.m. like we usually do. I'll be turning it on possibly at 7:30, 8 o'clock, so then we could get ready for this news. Um, and then once we see how price moves with the news, if STP and ADR has already been hit, then it is what it is. We won't have really any trades left for the day, and we'll be back again in the weekend for the weekly market breakdown, and then again on Monday for the live trading session and the market breakdown at 7 p.m. So before we leave, again, any questions? Anything you guys want me to look at, any pairs in specific you guys want me to go over, whether or not they're on our list, or if you missed a trade, or if you missed a pair that I went over, again, the pairs that we went over are the ones with the red flag. Any pairs you guys want me to go over before thank you, but I don't hear Cloud. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. Make sure you guys join the Discord too, guys. Stay tuned in the Discord. Discord is pretty active. I'm in there every day. We do free one-on-one sessions. If you guys are interested in that, you guys could join the Discord and request for a one-on-one session. We do these free daily live streams every day, Monday through Friday. We do the live trading session from 6 to 10:30 a.m. We do the market breakdown isolation session Monday through Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. And then we also do the weekly market breakdown on the weekends. So again, any questions, guys? Any other pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. If not, again, we'll be done for tonight and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you, bro. No problem, no problem. Alright, guys, it looks like everybody's good to go. Um, Again, if you guys have any questions, especially the people who are going to be watching the recording, I know there's a few of you. Um, if you guys have any questions, anything at all, just hit me up in the Discord or Twitter, and we'll go through it. Tracy, you can hear me now. Okay, cool. We're pretty much done with the stream. I don't take any trades during the Asia session. I know you're new here, or at least I don't remember seeing your name. Um, but just a little recap again. This session specifically that we do every day, well, Monday through Thursday, from 6 to 7 p.m. This is just me going over the pairs that we trade during the NYC session, just getting our charts ready for tomorrow, and pretty much trying to see what pairs look the best to trade going into tomorrow. And what I was explaining early on the stream is that tomorrow being Friday, the first Friday of the month, every first Friday of the month, every last Friday of the month, there's NFP, non-farm payroll, high impact news. So I usually do these streams on Thursday pretty quickly, just because I don't really add anything to our watch list. I like to try to keep it as neutral as possible, right? And then tomorrow morning for the live trading session, whenever we turn the stream on, which will be live tomorrow morning at around 7:30 a.m. Eastern time before the news hits. Tomorrow morning is when I'll do a little bit of a deeper dive into what we're looking for, what we could be expecting, and that's the session that we look for entries and take trades live on session. Um, but yeah, any questions you have, Tracy, just let me know before I turn the stream off. I'll give it a few minutes here for you if you need me to look at if you want me to look at any pair, whether or not they're on the list. The pairs that we go over every single day on the stream are the ones that you see here on the right hand side with the red flag, starting off with AU, finishing off with US oil. So just let me know. Is there any pair you want me to go over? Anything you want me to explain? Just let me know. If not, once again, we'll be back tomorrow morning for the live trading session. And if you have no questions, then it's all good. We'll just see you tomorrow. We appreciate you stopping by, my brother. Alright, Tracy, I'm assuming you have no questions. I'm hoping. But again, if you end up having any questions at all, you always can message me on the Discord. The Discord link is in the description below. If for any reason that link doesn't work, I'll post it here in the chat. If you have X, Twitter, Instagram, you can message me on there as well. I'm not really active on Instagram, so I probably won't see that message. I'm mainly active on X or Twitter. X, Twitter, whatever you guys call it still. Um, I'm mainly active on X and I'm active on Discord. So if you have any questions at all, whether if you watch the recording again, to look at the pairs that we went over, if you end up watching the recording, this goes for anybody again. You guys could always just message me privately, or you could put your questions in the Discord chat. I'm pretty sure other people in the community will message you back and answer any questions you have as well. And yeah, just let me know. But I appreciate everybody who stopped by. We'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Again, this is the final isolation session for the week. Um, can I have some more increase on the volume? It's all the way up. It's all the way up. Let me know if this is better, but I yeah, my volume is all the way. My volume is all the way. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. Any questions at all? Once again, I'll give you guys another minute here. I'll give you a minute to ask any questions. And then if not, again, we'll be back tomorrow morning for the live trading session. Just let me know. Alright, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the live trading session. Peace out. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your night.